I know. I think this is going to be like my favorite song. Is it?
Meanwhile,
I need a minute. I need a minute. I'll be back. I just I need some time. I'll be back. Am I feeling despair? What am I feeling right now? Somebody tell me. What am I feeling? So today we're back. We're gonna be reacting to some. Well, you already saw it in the title. We're reacting to Pink Floyd, "The Dark Side of the Moon." A lot of people wanted me to react to this for like months now. Since I started reacting to Pink Floyd, people have been on my back. Yo, you gotta listen to the Dark Side, the Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, so here I am. I don't know what to expect from this album. I do not know what to expect from this album. Right. Before we get started, I just wanted to point out that the Pink Floyd album, it was released in 1973. It has 10 songs and it is 42 minutes and 53 seconds long. So let's go. So the first song, "Speak to Me." Speak to Me, Pink Floyd. It's just a minute long. Now let's get the lyrics on screen. Why do I always have trouble with this? Dude, it's like 15 seconds and I'm not hearing anything. Am I the issue here? Okay, it's like not hearing anything. There's just like a pulse. It's like a pulsing. So that's wild. Yo. Wait, 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 wait. What? What was that? No, we gotta go back. What the heck? What the heck? Something's going on. Nah, I'm just like, speak to me. 1 minute and 5 seconds. I don't even think I really understood. Speak to me. Like, I was listening to it and I was like, where are we going here? Where are we going here? That just caught me off guard, man. Like feels like a mad scientist. Like they're experimenting with this album, man. They're experimenting with this album. They're like, yeah, you saw the lyrics on the screen. I was trying to catch my breath, and then we just went in to breathe in the air. Like I was like, what? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. All right, we gotta start over. Breed. What? Oh, that's crazy. That is insane. This is my second time using Spotify and I'm still getting trouble. Oh, don't usually pause during my listen through for the albums, but when the entire instrumental started, yo, what I imagined the entire time was me sitting down by some ocean, right? And just breathing and just like watching whales and dolphins jump in the ocean. That is the weirdest thing ever. But literally, when I closed my eyes, that's all I saw. That is so weird. What? Wow. Don't be afraid to care. Leave, don't leave me. Look around, choose your own ground. How you live, how you fly. Smiles you'll give and tears you'll cry. All you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run, rabbit, run. Dig that hole, get the sun. When at last the work is done, don't sit down, it's time to dig another one. How you live, how you fly, but only if you ride the tide. Balanced on the biggest wave, race towards an early grave. Wait. Damn, this is just going into song, man. Yo. So this is literally what I was saying in my first album reaction. When you listen to a full album, you're able to like connect all of the songs and listening to them individually. And those of you who have been on my channel know I listen to Pink Floyd songs based on recommendation. So I would listen to like a track or a live or something like that. And I was never able to connect their songs like this, right? So now that I'm sitting here and the track is just going from one to the other, the instrumentals and all, they're connecting so well that if I don't catch myself, I would not notice that it's going into a different song. That's how well it is. That's how great it is, actually. Yo, my thoughts on that previous song, as I said, it was just so surreal. So surreal. He's talking about, in my opinion, the stages of doing things and being somebody. Like he was talking about, hey, you can't just sit down and relax. Once you're done doing something, there's always another task to be done. I don't know. That's how I'm thinking it, right? There's always something to be done. There's always something to do, right? Um, the lyrics itself, I want to just go back here, go back. Where are we? To breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care. Leave, but don't leave me. Look around, choose your own ground. For long you live and high you fly, and smiles you give and tears you cry. It's literally about the cycle of life, the cycle of life, and all you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run, rabbit, run. I just really love when they brought in the rabbit kind of um, language device there. Dig that hole, forget the sun, and when at last the work is done, don't sit down. It's time to dig another one. That's what I was talking about when I was saying, hey, as soon as you're done a task and you think it's that's it, that's all there is. There's always something to be done. There's always progress to be made in yourself, in your growth, right? Don't sit down. It's time to dig another one. For long you live and how you fly, but only if you ride the tide and balance on the biggest wave. You'll race towards an early grave. Balance on the biggest wave. That means like sustaining yourself, even if you're on a difficult path, like balancing yourself, making sure that you don't overdo things or overstress yourself and then, die early. I'm assuming. But, I really think, breathe. Breathe in the air. I really like this one. Yo. That was good. Let's go on to the next song on the run. That is crazy. All right, all right, all right, all right. I would hope that On the Run has a music video, because as I was listening, I could imagine everything, especially the ending where I could hear him huffing and puffing and actually running. You know, I could literally visualize that happening. Um, the song itself, I just listening to it. You ever listen to just an instrumental and it's like the it's so intense that if you get distracted for a moment and you miss one little part of it, you feel like you just lost what you were supposed to be doing. Like the main thing is you have to listen throughout the entire thing to really get the concept. And if you lose even a second or two of that concept, you have to go back and start over and listen to it again. It feels like that. The entire vibe, the entire instrumental of the song was literally on the run. Like I could tell that something high intensity was happening. Somebody was running. Somebody was literally trying to escape something. It was a series of like something's off. Somebody's trying to escape something. The instrumental was just intense as well. I just love the different. It's like you would be hearing one, especially me. I would be hearing one instrumental, and then something even more overpowering would come from this side of my headphones, and it would kind of go over. It was like a surreal moment listening to this. Really cool, really cool. Let's jump into time.
to run. You missed the starting gun. When you run to catch up with the sun, it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that neither come to order, or half a page of scribbled lines. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. Home again. I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the field, tolling on the iron bell, calls the faithful to their knees. You hear the softly spoken magic spell.
I just want to know, what was Pink Floyd's mission in 1973? Like, those guys just sat down here and were like, hey, I got a really cool concept for this album. You know, I don't know. What were their creative process during that time? Because I gotta know, man. Yo, I'm truly, I'm impressed. I am very much impressed with what I'm hearing so far. Uh huh. I don't know. Ugh. Wow. No, man, that's very impressive. Yeah, to go a little bit into the song details, basically talking about us wasting our life when we're young, and then when we're finally at a point in life where we realize we don't have much time. Time is gone, you know? We're trying to catch up with everybody else or trying to catch up with ourselves. And What can we do with the short lifespan that we have on this earth? When you're young, it's like one of the most beautiful things. It's like when you're I guess the most hardworking you could be is when you have the most energy. That's what I want to say. It's when you have the most energy to do the things that you want to do. And as you grow older, you lose that energy, you lose that spark, but then you gain a certain amount of wisdom. You either kind of understand, hey, I'm at this point where I could have done this, or I'm at the point where I can do this. Or you kind of understand that this can't no longer be done because my time is limited. I think that is surrounding what the song was playing at, which I truly enjoy. All right, so the great gig in the sky. I just think that this title is epic. Title is really good. I think this is going to be like my favorite song. Is it the great gig in the sky? I like it. Mm, 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 mm.
I am not frightened of dying. Any time will do. I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've got to go sometime.
Yeah, I need a minute. I need a minute. I'll be back. I just I need some time. I'll be back. So I'm back, but it's like I'm back, but it's like I don't know what is wrong with me. Yo, I don't know. I just this should have been the last song I listened to on this album because why am I so like zoned out? Like I I don't know if I can continue reacting to this album. I don't know. I think I need like a longer break because why am I feeling this way? Like every emotion, every thought process, intellectual discussion ability that I thought I had for this album has ceased to exist right now. I just feel like just staring at a wall. Just staring at a wall. I just feel like staring at a wall. Hmm. This is not normal. Okay. Get it together, Monica. Get it together. You're fine. You're fine. When I said the great gig in the sky, I said, oh, this is going to be my favorite song. I didn't really think that it was literally going to be like that. Like, this song has numbed me emotionally. I don't even know, like, to express myself well. But I don't want to say anything much about the song because I just can't comprehend, process what I feel right now. But what I do want to say is the artist who sang the vocals, what is her name? The instrumentals already just have me just feeling like weird, man. And then this lady, she just, I don't know why they do this. Am I feeling despair? What am I feeling right now? Somebody tell me. What am I feeling? Okay, we need to let's listen to Money. Okay. Oh gosh. Wow. I can do this. We can do this. No.
Money, get away. Get a good job with more pain. You're okay. Money, it's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. New car, caviar for start. Daydream, think about me. A football team. Money, get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't give me that too good bullshit. I'm in a high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a legit.
Oh, boy.
they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away, away,
I was in the right.
Yes, absolutely.
I certainly was in the right. I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
You just told me it was in Pumpkins number 2. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going up on 3 to 11. So after I yelled and screamed and telling him why it wasn't coming up on 3 to 11. It was a heavy one.
See, we ain't even finished the other song yet, and it's jumping into us and them. Now, now I feel a bit better, right? I mean, money has definitely given me more life. I'm not like fully 100% there, like at the start of this video, but I'm trying, you know. Money has given me some life. So, the instrumentals for this piece, bro, the instrumental for that money piece was absolutely like fantastic. The speed up of the tempo at certain parts. I was like cruising, y'all. I was cruising. I was enjoying the song so much. That is a good song. That is a good song. I loved it. I loved Money. I love the realistic approach they took upon the song as well with the lyrics when it came to the lyrics saying, hey, some might say money is the root of all evil, but I might say people and their intentions for money can be the root of all evil. I mean, if you have evil intentions and you'll do anything for money, you know, that sets a precedence that, hey, money can make people be a particular way, but you have to be that particular way to want the money, right? Because you could just be a normal person working very hard and don't have a lot of evil intentions in yourself, and given your circumstance in life, you need money and you need it to the point that you're willing to do anything for it. That is you. That is not money. That is your need making you do evil deeds for money. So Pink Floyd was just generally speaking, hey, money is needed, whether you think it's evil or not. You need money to do this, to do that, to be this or be that. But it's all down to your intentions for money. And those guys, they love money. They don't love it as they would probably love themselves, but they figure that money is important to them. I agree, 100% money is important, especially if you want to live in today's society where everything is just crazy right now. Prices are skyrocketing. You can never live a comfortable life without money and peace. That is just how I see it. And if you value peace over money, you could live a good life. But if you value money over peace, you will never be able to live a great life. There, that's my 2 cents on the song. All right, so it just started raining, right? It started raining in the background. Hope that doesn't like ruin the entire reaction, but like just think of it as like aesthetically pleasing. So we're gonna jump into us and them. Okay, let's go.
Sorry to matter out.
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward keep crying from the rear and the front back line. General sight and the lines on the map move from side to side. Black, 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 and blue. And who knows which is which, and who is who. Up, 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 and down, and in the end, it's only round and round, round and round. Haven't you heard? It's a battle of words. Most of them listen, son, said the man with the gun. There's room for you inside.
When they're going to kill you, so like, if you give them a quick, short, sharp shock, they don't do it again. You get, I mean, he got off like something in a fraction, like once. It's a bit different to like a lot. I mean, good manners don't cost nothing, do they? Hey. Down, and out. It can't be helped that there's a lot of it about. With without. And who deny it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way, it's a busy day.
We don't know the lyrics for this one, dude. What? Okay. So my thoughts about this song. Us and them, us and them. I think the instrumentals are just majestic. Just majestic. I listened to it and I think this is the first ever time I heard them playing with like a sax. I think it's a saxophone that they have there. I was just vibing. I was enjoying it. I think the sound is just so beautiful, so splendid. Like you're literally listening to this and it's just like you wanna. It feels like such a beautiful song, and then when you look at the lyrics, there's tales of fighting and division, us versus them, and violence. And I was trying to understand and comprehend the lyrics in all its complexity, and I don't think I've done a good job in my head when it comes to the lyrics. So I don't want to say what I thought it. I know it's some kind of like violence, war. Is it something like in that regard? I have a lot of thoughts, but I just don't want to explain my thoughts about this. So if you can, just give me a more definite, comprehensive extraction about this. Us versus, not us versus them, us and them. So yeah, I would appreciate that. We're gonna jump into the next song, Any Color You Like. Any color. No lyrics. Sorry. all right. That was any color. What was it? Any color you like. what? What was it? What was it? It was any color you like. I literally felt like I was on the dark side of the moon. You know how Pink Floyd has their basic logo with all the rainbows and stuff. I feel like I was behind the rainbow, just watching Pink Floyd play. That song was actually brilliant. I love. There was like a call and answer concept. I think going on there, and I also were they playing the synthesizer at any moment in the song? Because I feel like when it started, it was more so like a synthesizer or something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Genuine song. I could tell. Now I could understand why they had no lyrics. Well, lyrics to present to me. All right. So right now we're on brain damage. Brain damage. Okay. Mm.
The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes for dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change. You rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door, throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
All right, hold on. So we just finished damage brain or brain damage or something like that. One of the things I've been having on my chest, I mentioned it. I mentioned part of it earlier, but is she the vocals, the woman vocals that I'm hearing in the song? I'm kind of wondering if she's like that person that is featured in the entire. Well, so far I've heard her in three songs, right? But I feel, is it the same person in the entire album? Because it kind of sounds like her, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I just think her voice is just really splendid. Like every time I hear her in a track, I'm just so blown away, right? So fantastic job on that song, Brain Damage, Damage Brain, I think it is. And I love the creative concept. I love the thought process when it came to this album. I love it. I love it so much because the song sometimes I feel like when people are very creative, they go to wild lengths of building or creating something that is just extraordinary, and the process that they may have to go through, the creative process that they may have to go through, other people might say, hey, why are they doing that? That's a little bit crazy, to be going through and doing all these different wild things just to create something that you feel personally that would outshine or be so brilliant that people can recognize, like this album. I think these guys during the creative process, I don't know what they did to just sit down there and come up with these concepts and come up with these songs. But whatever they did, I think that song just fully like puts that into perspective, like damaged brain. Sometimes I feel like creative people always have to have a slightly strange brain to other people on how it works, because you come up with a concept, and how do you come up with a concept? You can't just be normal and come up with such an amazing concept like this album. You have to have a slightly dysfunctional part of your brain, but you must be able to balance it as they keep talking. There's a song that speaks about balancing, your life and stuff, and I think Pink Floyd at that time, being so young, I think 1973, they were able to like be creative and come up with concepts and still have a fairly balanced, you know, outlook on life. I feel like the songs in this album so far has been both incredibly outstanding to me in the 21st century, right? And just like gentle and soothing as well. So it's very interesting to see that kind of mix in this album. So we're wrapping up with our last song. It's called Eclipse. It's a short song. It's like 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Let's dive in.
All that you touch and all that you see, all that you taste, all you feel, and all that you love, and all that you hate, all you distrust, all you save, and all that you give, and all that you deal, and all that you buy, big power or steal, and all you create, and all you destroy, and all that you do, and all that you say, and all that you eat, and everyone you meet, and all that you slight, and everyone you fight, and all that is now, and all that is gone, and all that's to come, and everything under the sun is in you, and the sun is eclipsed by the moon.
Woo! All right, we've come to the end. What is? Oh, scared me. We've come to the end of this album. right? We've come to the end of this album. My overall thoughts. This is a well written album. This is a fantastic album. This is an incomprehensible, comprehensible album. Does that make sense? This is just a well done album. It's an album that I don't think I would be able to forget, even in the next 35 years of my life. It's an album whereby it sucks all the emotion out of you and then puts it right back. Well, not completely back, but it just takes your emotions and it just swirls it around and up and down, and now you're trying to figure out how am I supposed to function after listening to such a splendid album. The Dark Side of the Moon, technically there's no dark side of the moon, it's all dark. This album was so fantastic. I'm like, I'm happy to be reacting to these albums and catching up on these great hits. Like, yo, what I listened to today is just going to impact me for a very long time. I think these guys are just truly, truly, truly splendid in their music, in their creative process, and in these concepts that they've created here. It feels like not only music, but it's like a concept. It's like a process that they've been through with each and every song. Um, to come to the point where I have to pick my favorite songs is going to be the hardest thing for me, right? But I'm going to give the number one spot to the song that has had the most impact on me today, that has literally sucked all my energy out, sucked all of my energy out from me. And I was like, you saw me. I was lost. And it has to be the great gig. The gig. Oh, the great gig in the sky. I plan to listen to that song when I'm really sad. And yes, just to be sadder. I don't know why we do this to ourselves. But sometimes when you're sad and you just want to listen to some sad music just to be sad, it happens. It's part of life, right? But I think the great gig in the sky actually was like my favorite song overall because I felt so much emotions that I couldn't even express myself. Let's give it a like 10-second listen. All right, that's enough. I'm not trying to be depressed today. Now it's time for me to choose my top five. I already picked number one. And this is going to be like one of the hardest parts of this video for me because I felt like all of these songs really got me and got my attention. I don't know how am I going to do it. I did like Breathe, but I don't know if it's going to fall on that number two spot. Breathe. I really like it. Breathe. If the Great Gig in the Sky took everything away from me, I think Breathe put it all back. It gave me not all of it, maybe like a good 85% of it back. The other songs, Money did that too, but Breathe to me just felt so refreshing, and it was so peaceful. I feel like a lot of peace just listening to that song. But I don't know. Number two. All right, let's just leave it there. Unable. So we're gonna have the Great Gig in the Sky one. We're gonna give it to Breathe as two. Hmm. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give Money number four. So we're still missing the number three and five spot. As I was saying, I didn't really understand the lyrics of Us and Them, but the instrumental for me did it. It was so well done. I really enjoyed the Us and Them instrumental. So I'm gonna give that number three. Boy, this is tight. This is hard, bro. Can we give number five to Any Color You Like? Oh my, I don't know, man. It's difficult reading this album. I Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this song. Let me know if you thought that any of those are gonna be my top five. Well, a great gig in the sky. I think you would know that I would have picked this song, but I don't know how much you would have thought about the others. So let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more album reactions. I'm going through a bunch of bands and I'm reacting to their albums, so do stay tuned. You know, support the channel, like this video, leave your thoughts in the comment section. That would really help get the algorithm going on this video. I just would really love for others to see it as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.